That's gonna be at Toto's. It'll be a fundraiser event.
Yeah. My cousin used to work in Toto's.
Really?
Oh god, a really bad story. I probably shouldn't tell on the radio. But he had loads of bread rolls and he went to the kitchen, but he fed loads of seagulls laxatives.
Oh my god.
It was one of the maddest things I've ever seen. Don't do that, people. Don't. And I should not encourage that behaviour.
No, these seagulls will be...
They was everywhere, but yeah, so I don't even know why I'm telling you that. But Toto's is lovely. And he's not the chef anymore, thank goodness. Yeah.
Imagine.
But, no, we've had some really good parties there.
This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Mad. Right, this is the part of the show we have been looking forward to. I got Xiomara in the building.
Hey.
Sound effects, explosions, pyrotechnics. Exactly, yeah. Right, it's been a wicked show. You've killed it. You have lots and lots of skills. You are, awesome.
Thank you.
Right, so, because this is our first interview, I usually do like an introductory interview, sort of like you're born, you're here today, what's happened in between, kind of stuff like that.
Okay.
So, one thing I found, your name there, which I got on my list, sorry, but incredible name, but it's your real name, right?
Yeah, it's Xiomara.
Yeah, no, I would not say it because I said it earlier, right? Xiomara. Now, it's from Peru, do you say, sorry?
Yeah, so the actual name is from Venezuela,
so which I thought was Venice. I'm having a bad day today. Right, so I should not tell these people this, but you know, they deserve to know the truth. But
yeah.
Right, so the name's from Venezuela, which is next to Peru.
Yeah.
I got something right. Yeah, so happy penitentiaries, P1 days. But, so yeah, very, very nice name. But that's real name, no gimmicks. That's
actually my name, yeah.
You're lucky. Really lucky now, because some people's got really bad names, right?
I know, right?
Yeah, you need a singer name with some of these names I hear. But, no, honestly, so that's a good thing. You just got yourself in there, so that describes you.
Exactly.
But also, I did notice on the other ones there was Cici as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So was you ever tempted to go Cici, or was it always just...
No, that's actually my nickname. So instead of Xiomara, some people call me Cici.
I get that. Yeah. Kind of natural. Okay. Right, so incredible singer, great rapper. I wanted to check, what come first, the chicken or the egg or anything like that, yeah?
Oh my god.
So what was you doing first, rapping or singing?
Singing.
Yeah. Okay. So, what got you into singing then in the first place?
I remember when I was like 6 years old, my mum, she bought me, it's like a little toy, it's like a radio, but you put a cassette in. And I was like very small, and so she bought me like Disney cassettes, like Mickey Mouse music. So I'm like, okay. And I had like on the cassette player, it had a little microphone on it. So I was just singing in the back of the car all the time. And they're like, oh, here she goes again.
Amazing.
That's like one of my first memories.
No, fair. That's we was actually what did I watch the other day? That Snow White film. Yeah.
Oh.
And I swear down, one of the first things I ever done, and I shouldn't admit to this, but I had the Dumbo.
Did you?
To that, yeah. I learned the songs for it, but
hilarious.
Disney got a lot to answer for. So, all right. I will touch on what made you do music properly in a bit, but what was first that got you into rapping then?
Oh my god.
You didn't have like your Eminem microphone.
Yeah, no. That rapping actually started later on. I must have been like, actually, in my teens. Yeah. It must have been when I was at work and I was bored. Like I had an office job. Yeah. So then like, I was so bored. Sorry. And like, so I must have like been so bored. I was like, oh, I'm just writing something. But then it came into like lyrics, and then as I was doing the lyrics, it wasn't really singing, it was more like rapping. So then it just like kind of I fell into rapping somehow. And I was like,
okay, so you would just write a song as if it's going to be a song.
Yeah,
so then you started just
exactly.
The rhythm.
So actually it firstly began with like spoken word. So it was more like a poem, like a spoken word poem. Yeah. And then from then I started recording one time. Yeah. And I was like, actually, I like rap. Let me do this. Yeah, so then
you can do it. Like some people just don't get the maths of it or don't get it, but you got the flows. I think because you get the melodies as well from the singing.
Yeah.
It kind of probably helps with that sort of thing.
Exactly.
So, obviously you didn't start recording when you were 6 in the back of the car with the Mickey Mouse thing. What was your like first experience recording, and what was all that like then? How did you get into recording?
So I first came out as an artist doing my own songs during lockdown times. I just like got invited to the studio, and from there we just played some YouTube tracks. So then I was like, do you know what? Okay, you guys got something going on. But then I remember actually When I'm With You was my first single.
Yes.
So there was actually other people on this track, on the instrumental, but they just left it. So I was like, are you guys gonna do anything with this? And then they're like, no, actually no, we're just like playing around. So I was like, do you mind if I take this? Can I do something with it? And then they're like, yeah, go ahead. So then
you completely deleted off their bars, new something.
Yeah,
I just like this
literally
track,
I was like, I want to do something. I want to let me just like experiment. And then it turned out to be a sing rap song. So
Okay. So, but I remember you said so that's when you done your first music yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
But before that, you done Studio 7, innit?
Exactly. Yeah.
So big up Kizzy every time. But you said that was more just like practicing the stage presence, and stuff like that.
Yeah, like stage performance and like doing cover songs.
Yeah.
That was it at the time. Yeah.
Well, I've seen you've been doing quite a few like stage performances and things like that as well. I've seen different club things and like that as well.
Exactly.
Do you think all the stuff that you learned in Studio 7 helped then? So I don't want to.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, like the practice
think so,
and stuff. Yeah, I just mean it's good for people to get that experience, I think, of...
and just to get the feeling to be on the stage, so...
Yeah.
That helped,
is there any advice you would give to a budding singer that is about to do that?
I'd say give it a go. Like, I know maybe you might be shy or like you don't want to put content out there, but I'd say go for it and then test the waters.
Fair. No, content now. Talk about how do you feel about content now, because it's changed, I can imagine, since the days of Disney Mics and everything like that. Yeah, people want so much content now, don't they?
I know, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, any advice for that? Just lots of photos, lots of music. Just work hard,
I think people like to know what you're up to music wise, and then also
what you had for lunch.
Exactly. And then also actually they do want to know more about you. So then like I guess like where you're going on holiday, so you possibly like pictures of that, or like just maybe like mix it around with your music and yourself, so they get to know you as well.
Stay in touch with the fans now, innit? Yeah, it's always got good content and good songs and stuff on there.
Thank you.
Your latest single, I believe the last one was Valentine's Day, right? So you done one to promote Valentine's Day, a bit of a love song kind of thing like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what was the plans with that?
So when we hit the new year, I thought, I want to release something, but I was like, I've got so much to release actually. So then I asked the audience like, hey guys, what do you want to hear from me? And they all voted for like a Latin R&B chill vibe. So I was like, okay, cool.
So did you do like a poll on your story, or did you give a previews? Because you got a lot of music you've already made, haven't you?
Yeah, I do.
It's not all out, is it?
It's not all out, no.
So why are you holding back on them?
I'm just more like, what do you guys want? I don't know. I want to release all of it at the same time, but I'm like, no, you guys pick and let me know what the vibe is. What are you guys feeling? Because I can just go with whatever, but I want to engage with the audience as well.
It is better to give them what they want, I think. That does kind of make sense, because as much as it's good to be versatile and have lots of stuff, you notice when someone has a big song and then like the record label rushes, they make them do a song that sounds pretty much identical to that big song in it.
Honestly,
you know? So you can see why they try and push. If it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know.
Exactly.
So right, on that basis, then, what has the audience said they want from you next? Have you put that out yet?
So I haven't done a poll just yet, because the song is still getting played, and like I'm still getting love from this Valentine's Day song. So I will be doing that soon.
If I'm honest, that is what actually got us got you on for this one, isn't it?
Oh wow.
Well, no, because we got a few weeks waiting list. So by the time I heard that one in the promo, it's like, right, this is the next available date. But that is the song that actually drew me to know what you're doing. So so you don't know what the next single is, but there's loads coming. Performance wise, I've seen you been active though. Like, so how do you feel with the performing live yourself? Do you enjoy the live stuff, or would you rather be in the studio?
I like the live stuff. I like to actually, I've got a performance coming up this week.
This week? That's what I was going to ask you. When's the next one? But,
Yeah.
All right.
I've got one coming up this Sunday and later on in this month as well. So
nice. Where is the one on Sunday?
So on Sunday, this one's gonna be at the canteen.
Hey, okay. Yeah. So if you want to hear you live, then go to the canteen on Sunday.
Yes.
And where was
Sunday
the one
evening.
after that?
That's gonna be at Toto's. It'll be a fundraiser event.
Yeah. My cousin used to work at Toto's.
Really?
Oh God, a really bad story. I probably shouldn't tell on the radio. But he had loads of bread rolls and he went to the kitchen, but he fed loads of seagulls laxatives.
Oh my God.
It was one of the maddest things I've ever seen. Don't do that, people. Don't. And I should not encourage that behaviour.
No, these seagulls will be...
They was everywhere, but yeah, so I don't even know why I'm telling you that. But Toto's is lovely, and he's not the chef anymore, thank God.
Imagine.
But, no, we've had some really good parties there. All right, so okay, we've got about a minute or so left of the interview. I'm so sorry about that story. I had to say this.
Okay.
Right, if they want to find your music online, what would they type in to find your music, and where?
So on all the streaming platforms, it'll be Xiomara, and then on social media like Instagram, it'll be xiomara.music.
Nice and straightforward then, nothing like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so before we go into the adverts, so we're going to go into some commercial breaks and then we're going to go into the live performance. Was there anything else our audience need to know? Any words of wisdom or anything? Any shout outs? Anyone you want to big up?
Just shout out to Bristol and all the people that's been supporting me and that's been listening to my songs. Shout out Ujima and Krazy, like his show, like big up everyone.
And if you haven't, make sure you go and support that now. Follow the page, etc. And also press subscribe if you're watching this online. Right, so we are going to go to some adverts and then dun dun dun. It's time for the live performance part of the show, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do this, yeah? All right, thank you.
Okay.
Got it.